Now, I know what you're thinking. Maddie, you look like shit. Yeah, that's because I feel like shit. Life hasn't been particularly kind lately, but then again, when is life kind? But I guess it all depends on how you look at it. No, but really, I have been incredibly busy as to why I have not been posting consistently at all this year, but that ain't new. But an attempt to get back into this and to get my life together, because it is in many pieces scattered around and I can't seem to find all of them. I really just feel like I needed a day to just get my shit together, get all the things done on the list that's happening up here and write it all down and just tick off as many things as possible. We're going to be kind to ourselves today. We're not going to throw huge expectations and get like 10 things done, although maybe there's 10 things on my list. But we're going to try and get as much done as we possibly can. As you may be able to tell, I am sick and have been sick for quite some time. There's like a whole backstory on the last few months and how I've been feeling, but this is one of the first steps to like slowly feel like we're normal again and almost trick our brain into thinking we're okay. So if you want to see some satisfying montages, then stick around, give a like, give a subscribe, do what you want to do. No one should tell you what you should be doing. But yeah, help me, help you, help me get my life back together. Finished my room. I moved out the massage table and the cabinet thing that was here. The only reason it was there was just because I literally had nowhere else to put it, but it was all like my tattoo equipment, and if you don't know, I'm now at a shop, so don't need that. I'm gonna chuck that in the garage. So now my room looks huge and I can finally walk down here. Didn't realize I haven't been able to walk down here in months. I did want to change my sheets, but I went to go put on my other ones and realized that the actual fitted sheet for my other set hasn't been washed yet. I knew that would happen. I knew that if I didn't do it all at once, this was going to happen. The amount of dust that was literally everywhere was insane. I didn't show it, but I even did like the skirting boards down here. Disgusting. I know this has absolutely nothing to do with to-do lists, but this is my current TBR. I have read Love Letters to a Serial Killer, but if you know I'm in my reading era, you would have seen in the last video I reviewed the last few books, and this is my pile to like either get through, or I like leave the ones that I've already read in there, so that when I've completed enough books to do a video, they're all already there and I don't forget to add ones. Also, random story, I never used to buy books because they're expensive, first off, and also if I didn't love it, I wasn't going to read it, so therefore a waste of money. But I think I'm getting better at finding what I love, and also just I go on Goodreads and look at the ratings and get recommendations from friends and all that kind of stuff. But I was in a bookstore. I knew I wasn't going to buy anything because it was like one of the fancy bookstores that are real expensive, and I was just like taking photos of things that I was interested in. There was this one book that I was like, I would like to read that. And then for a totally different reason, just happened to go on a Savers next, and I was about to walk out because I didn't find what I wanted, and I was like, oh my god, they've got a book section, like I wonder if there's anything of interest. And literally as I started walking towards the book section, I saw this girl pick up this book I was just looking at in the bookstore that I was interested in for $34. I bought it for $4. If you know me, you know that I love a bargain, and $30 off a book Amazing. So yes, this is A Lonely Girl is a Dangerous Thing by Jessie Tu. I think I need to look into it, but I feel like it might be a newer publish, because I hadn't seen it before this, but now I'm seeing it everywhere, but that could just be a coincidence. But it looks really interesting, so I am definitely going to read that next. As you saw, I'm reading Cleopatra and Frankenstein, which is another Coco Mellows book, which, again, if you saw my last review, you know, love Coco Mellows. I've only read one of her other books, she's only got 2, but loved Blue Sisters, and now I'm onto this one, and I'm really liking it. So this might be next. I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated. But yes, it is extremely hot, and I am profusely sweating. But the bedroom's done, so that's nice. My bedroom in particular is a place that I need to keep clear and keep clean, because it's where you spend the most of your time. You supposedly spend 8 hours of your day in your bedroom. And when there's clutter around me and like clothes on the floor, I know it didn't look crazy. I know it could be worse, but like I need a clean, perfect space in my bedroom, otherwise my mind cannot settle. It's like the living room is hard enough, but at least it's a shared space, so it's sort of like understandable if it's a little bit chaotic. But when I have control over this and it's not in control, it does my head. It just does my head. But yes, I feel like I've gotten majority of my list ticked off, but I've been doing like little things here and there, and I think I might like either add things to the list or just do things as I go. I feel like the kitchen needs a bit of work, but we're taking it easy. We're just going to tick everything off our list so we feel accomplished, and then if we happen to do more, we'll do more. So let's get on to the next thing. Before I put it away, I just want to show you my newest addition to our mug collection. We're very proud of our mug collection. This is not all of our mugs, because like every household, we have too many. But these are like our everyday, like ones that one, are pretty, so we like to present them, but also two, like we're most likely to use. Because I found out recently that some people think this is just for display. We're not rich enough for that kind of behavior. This is our only plates and bowls, and like there's some bowls up there. We have like other like dish ramekins if we're like doing sauces or, you know, having a party, and we've got different little things. But this is our like everyday, these 2 shelves every single day. But no, I thought it was really funny that some people thought that this is just for display. That would be a pain to dust, and like I feel like our shelves do need a dust, but then like all the crockery and stuff would need dusting because it's like would sit there. Anyway, I digress. I knew about this for a while, and we finally got around to it, but my friend Curly and I went to the Robert Gordon warehouse, and if you know me, you know I love Robert Gordon. Like the dream when I have my own house and I'm rich and famous, is to have everything Robert Gordon. I also found when I was there that they not only do crockery, but they also do things like sinks and light fixtures and a myriad of other like household like fittings. It's insane. But yes, my entire house will be covered in Robert Gordon. But for the meantime, they do not only ceramic making classes, but they also do ceramic painting classes. So this is what I came up with. I just hand painted some flowers, no reference of any kind, just sort of like sketched some random shapes, like hoping that they would all sort of like flow together, and then did some like highlights and some shadows, and like it's not perfect, but for my first time I was pretty happy with it. So yes, I did have to boot off one of our other mugs. We used to have like 4 of this type of mug in different colours. I may have broken one and it may have been my favourite one, but it only makes sense to just take another one away. So this has now replaced that other mug. And I think that's happiness right there.